Hi, I'm Arijit Sinha and I am pursuing a Bachelor's of Technology in Computer Science Engineering in my final year from Bennett University, Greater Noida. Today, I am going to show the demo of my internship that I have done in the organization called Pristine Info Solutions Private Limited, Ahmedabad. The topic of my internship is cyber threat intelligence. Nowadays, cyber security is impacted for reasons such as shortage of analysts and increasingly complex adversarial attacks. In order to tackle these issues, many organizations have decided to implement threat intelligence platforms. Threat intelligence platforms can be deployed as a premise solution to facilitate management of cyber threat intelligence and associate entities such as malwares and TTPs. So this is the interface where we can create our own malware file. So as I go to the payload options and selecting the options delete.txt files, you will see that a payload has been added. Now for saving the malware file, I type the name and after selecting save as .bat, a malware file has been created in the form of .bat version. So as I go to the VirusTotal website, and selecting the malware.bat file, it is assimilated that these files has been infected by 7 viruses and these are indicated as red color, whereas there are some which the file has not able to detect few viruses. In this project, I have used the threat intelligence platform called Yeti. Yeti stands for Your Everyday Threat Intelligence. In this project, I have used a web API in Yeti where any user can add, manage the thread as well as get to know about the indication of the thread. Our platform is open source as anybody can add, see and able to share the threads. Previously, I had created a malware file which is infected by 7 viruses. So I want to know the indication of this malware file which is used to delete all text files. For that, I am using Ubuntu and running Yeti web server. Oh sorry, I think I need to go under the Yeti folder in order to run the web server. As you can see, it has provided a link to open. Now I am opening here. So as you can see, it is running perfectly. Now I want to see the malware. As we know that worms replicates itself and deletes all the files until the drive gets completely empty. So as I click, you will get to know about what is worm and how it can affect the files as well as system. So I want to know what it indicates. As you can see that it indicates delete files such as .txt, .jpg, .docs, etc. and various other files and systems. In this platform, a user can also add their own entity as malware, observables and indicators, and how entities can link to observable as well as indicators. So this is the interface where we can add our new entity. A tag must be created so that it would be linked to observable and indicators. I am adding a few lines about this malware. As I click the save button, you will see a new entity will be created along with its description and tags. You will also see that it has been added in the entities malware list. As for adding observable, here I need to click the checkbox and select the tag which you have created in entity. As I click the launch button, you will see that observable is created with its value as 1 Sodinokibi. Coming back to the malware which is created, you'll observe that it has been linked to the observable. As you can see the value which I have typed in observable. In order to create an indicator, so I am typing as for example, we have written the tag, but now here we have to select the entity, not the normal tag. In the pattern, you can type as because we have already mentioned the value in observable as 1 Sodinokibi. So in order to clear the confusion, I have typed a new pattern. After I select the save button, you will see an indicator is created as Sodinokibi data. You will observe that it is also added in the indicators list. As I come back to the entities where the malware is created, so this is the malware. You will see that it has successfully linked